Jaymes Willoughby, and welcome back to our Austin Real Estate Update. Every week we look at what happened the week before. This is week ending September 29th, which we are calling week 5 just because of the way the Sundays landed in September, calling week 5 of September. So let's dive in and find out what happened last week. Every week we look at the total active listings and see if they changed, and they've remained about the same. We're about 50 units lower than the week before, but we're under that 12,000 number. In fact, if we pull back, you can see that our graph is basically following the same curve that we've seen for the last couple of years, and this is the last 3 years here. Now here's the most interesting graph of the week. This is new pending listings versus last year's. Now the blue line here is this year, and then you can see last week we had 759 new pendings versus only 646 the same week last year. In fact, if I pull back, you can see week 2 of August, I guess, we've been higher in terms of the total number of pendings for the entire last month and a half. So that's good versus last year. We are actually seeing more activity at the same time frame. In terms of new actives versus new pendings, our new actives are down again this week, which is good because that keeps inventory in check. In fact, you can see that we're just a few listings apart between what went pending last week and what went on the market last week. So that means our inventory growth has slowed down. And then the all-important absorption rate graph here shows that we're at 15.6 weeks of inventory, which is almost exactly the same as it was this time last year. So I think that's very interesting. Of course, the other graphs probably prove that to be the case. And you can see that our absorption rate was higher, and then rates started to fall, and you can see when rates started to fall, so did the absorption rate, and so that's the benefit for the buyers out there and the sellers. All right, so jumping on Freddie Mac's site here, we can see that they're saying despite the fact that rates have gone down, a lot of people looking to purchase are playing what they call the waiting game, see if rates will go down a little bit further over the next several weeks. And we are sitting at 6.08 on the average on the 30-year fix. That's the national average, and that's for people with good to, exceptional credit. And of course, 15 years is pretty low. It's only at 5.16. And depending on the program you pick, if you're going with a government loan, you're probably looking into the high 5s. So rates are good. Really no excuses for buyers to not go out there other than the fact that they think that maybe that rates will continue to go down. Let's find out what happens next week. Next week we'll report how many people actually pulled off the market, because it's always the end of the month is always a big time for listings to expire or be withdrawn, but people decide not to continue to market their home. Till next week, have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon.